Jeff Sintel here with DawgNation.com here with Travon Walker. And, I mean, if folks didn't know you were committed to Georgia, they'd be worried a little bit about all this purple. What you got going on here?
Just a little style. That's all it is.
How hard was it to get size 15 in those, man?
Went too hard. Got Shoe Depot, so it went too hard.
So, Travon, what's your thoughts now? You're probably playbook time, workout time, getting ready time in the midst of basketball and track season. What are the next, 4 or 5 weeks going to look for you, 4 or 5 months going to look like for you?
Just training, preparing for college. Even though I didn't early enroll, I still got a playbook. So, not the playbook, but the workout book, so I can work out, get all my running in, just stay on top of all that. So I'll be on top and ready to go when I get on campus.
What have they told you about preparation and being ready? I'm sure they want all you guys ready, but what have they told you?
They just said when I get there, it's going to come even easier because I'll be competing against some of the other guys and all the conditioning. Don't worry about all that. It's just going to come to me.
So I know you boys that are already there have told you a little bit of insight about what it's like to be a college man and the workouts. What have they told you so far?
So far, only thing I really heard so far was that it's just the workout, the reps. It's so many reps that's the only hard part about it. But the classwork, none of that's hard yet to them. So
the workouts, though, you've heard about the workouts.
Oh yeah, a lot of reps. They say it's a lot of reps, but it's just not. It's heavyweight, but not as heavy.
Travon, what's the plan? Has it been articulated to you about how you would be used coming in? What sort of plan? What are you coming into thinking like?
I'm going to come in like a Tyler Clark type. Then I could play from inside to outside. So we play Auburn, bigger teams, and then I can go to a more of a defensive end, outside linebacker type. But then most of the time, I'll be rotating from defensive end and D tackle.
Do you have any hopes for the rest of 2019? Maybe 2 or 3 more spots left. Is there any guys that you hope to see join your signing class there at Georgia?
Me right off. I mean, I can't really just think about nothing about it right off right now. But Coach he just said, whoever comes the best, he's going to get the best for the few spots we do have left.
How would you describe the 2019 class as it is right now and those guys? How do you feel about the guys you're going in with?
I feel pretty good. We got a good class coming in. A lot of people didn't think we was going to get another good class to come in this year, so we're going to see how it goes. Goals
at Georgia. What are you coming in there wanting to do?
I'll have to say my goal for my freshman season will have to be just getting on the field, showing people what I could do, living up to the expectations of being one of the top recruits coming out of high school.
So you still got basketball season and then you got track season. How does that affect your training for football and getting ready? I guess you're going to show up, in late May?
Our graduation will be on May 25th, so I'll get there around May 29th. But with track and all that, it won't put off any of my working out stuff because I can work out, do my football workout, and still just go throw a little shot put at practice. Then I don't have to go to all the meets. I'm just going to go to the big meets, state, region, and all that type of stuff. So it's not going to slow me down any.
It's January the 25th, I believe. Where were you at a year ago today? Honestly, looking back at your decision with your recruiting, where were you at about a year ago?
About a year ago today, it'll have to be somewhere out of Clemson and Georgia, still out of those two. Because Georgia really, they've always been at the top. It's just, I grew up here. Should I go adventure off, branch off to another school? But Georgia.
One more last thing. I think the 2020 class, the 2019 class had a lot of recruiters, a lot of leaders, a lot of guys that work guys on the DL a little bit. What do you think about the 2020 class? Do you know any of those guys? Is there anybody in the 2020 class that you hope commits to the G as well?
Right now, one main person that I'm looking at in 2020 is Brian Breezy. I've been close with him since the opening, and me and him we got a great bond. He's one of the guys that I consider Nolan, one of my best friend type guys. And he's just been there, and I've been there for him whenever he needed me. He hit me up with recruiting, if he needs help in his recruiting process, he'll just hit me up and go from there.
I guess it's safe to say that you guys have built quite a relationship already, right?
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
What will you tell them about Georgia?
I'll just say, I won't pressure anybody into making a decision for themselves because I can't speak for no one else, but I'll just tell them it's a great place because he can see for himself that it's a great place and everything else just going to come.
Sounds like you and Nolan might host him on his official or something like that.
Oh, yeah. We got you. We got it.
All right, Travon Walker, DawgNation.com. Thank you for the time. He's picking up another big award.